Good morning everybody, hope you're all well and that you're still enjoying our home learning. So today we're going to be doing some drawing, which I'm really excited about. We're going to be doing some observational drawing. Now observational drawing means that we've got to observe, which means look really carefully and notice all the different things about what we're drawing. Today that's going to be a bowl of fruit, just like in Handa's surprise. So I've been inspired by our story and I decided I want to draw and label a bowl of fruit. So to do that I needed to have the bowl of fruit in front of me, and while I was drawing I had to keep on looking up and look down and look up to check to see what I was doing was right. And you'll notice that when I first started, I started with a pencil so that I knew if I made any mistakes it was okay, I could just rub it out, and then afterwards I went over it and felt it. Now my observational drawing wasn't perfect, it didn't look exactly like the real life drawing, but I tried my best and I kept on looking up to make sure it looked similar. So I hope you enjoy this, and I'd love to see your observational drawings uploaded to Twitter or emailed to us. Thanks so much. So this is the bowl of fruit that I was going to draw. At home I had it in front of me the whole time. You can see a picture of it right by the side there. I started off in pencil and it didn't need to be perfect, it was quite messy to start with. So I just used my pencil to draw what I could see, and I wasn't too worried because I know that when you're using pencil you can just use a rubber to rub it out afterwards, and I knew that I'd be using felt tip to go over it again anyway. So I just started drawing the bowl and then the different types of fruit. So that was my first orange, then I started drawing the stems for the grapes and then the grapes on the end of them. I kept on looking up to see what I could see because you can't see all of the grapes because the bowl was covering it. Then I drew my lemon and then all my other fruits and my watermelon right at the back, the big one. So you can see now that I've gone over it all in felt tip, and I'm drawing the stripes on my watermelon where the different colours were. I started colouring in different felt tips, so orange for my oranges, brown for my kiwi, yellow for my lemon. You might think that kiwis are green, but if you have a look in the picture you can see that it actually is brown. Then I noticed that there was a yellow patch on my melon, so I coloured that in, and then I started colouring in the stripes in darker green on my watermelon. Then I added the hair onto my kiwis. You can see that's what I'm doing there. And then adding the details to the oranges. I could see that the oranges had lots of little dots on them, so I added those in with a brown dot tip. Then I coloured in the pattern on the bowl with a different colour, the green gel pen, so that it stood out compared to the fruit, and then added some details onto the bowl. After that I noticed that there were some little bits on the bowl that made it look more round, and then I decided to label my fruit. Now some of the sounds of my fruit were a bit tricky, so I used my phonics, but I also knew some of the words that I already know. So I wrote melon, grape, and then orange, and I used my phonics to help me write bowl. You can use your phonics to help you when you're labelling your fruit. And then lemon. Hi, I hope you enjoyed our drawing today, and I love to see all of your observational drawing. If you don't have any fruit, that's fine. You can do observational drawings of anything. Maybe you've got some vegetables or different types of food, or maybe you want to do an observational drawing of your family. I'd love for you to label it like I did and to use colours if you have any. If not, that's okay. You can use your pencil and your book that we have given you. I can't wait to see. Thanks so much. Bye everybody.